just get on down and hit me. Bad boy just getting so funky and hit me. Yeah, just hit me.
It's time to chase your dreams about the seats. Make your body sway. Socialize. Get down. Let your soul lead the way. Shake it now.
Go, ladies.
It's a living dream.
Love, life, live.
Come play the game.
Our world is free.
Do it to us for free.
And a thoughtful moment indeed. The national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now of the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Kyrie Irving. What do you think we'll see from him today?
You know, the thing about Irving is that he's got great pace to his game, Kevin. It comes down the lane. It looks like he's in slow motion, but he's really not. He's just collected, he's poised, and he's got really strong legs, so he can get wherever he wants to go.
Yeah, and even if he gets clipped while up in the air, Kyrie can go on and finish anyway. He's deceptively strong and really has a great IQ. You just don't see that kind of composure from a player who's as young as he is.
Here's Quinn. There's the block. And here are the Cavaliers now. LeBron kicks to Waiters. Back to LeBron. Pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Love got himself going there. His first points of the game with a deep ball. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. Shot clock at 2. Irving. That one off the back iron and out.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
LeBron, good.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
This is it to Little. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Simmons. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. The pass to LeBron. He kicks it to Love.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Now here's Waiters. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Irving. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
Jordan with the bucket.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Now here's Waiters. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Into Jordan. And that one's good.
tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Pick by Verejao. Left side Irving. Waiters for three. Love. Again, Love missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
The Cavaliers trailing. Irving attacking. Back to LeBron. Pass to Love. Shot to stop the run. Love with another miss. Love's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Jordan, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 6 points.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Now, here is Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That drops.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Simmons after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Good. Quinn's got his first basket.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Now, here is Irving. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and, you know, cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Here's Curry. Feeds it to Roberts. The kick out to Matthews. Knocks down the 3-ball. Matthews has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
To the inside. Here's Marion. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Number 6. He's covered by Thompson. Rebounded by Marion. The Cavaliers on offense. They trail by 1. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Curry. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Here's Dellavedova. Back to Marion. A fader. No good. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Roberts. Back to Curry. The tray. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score still close. The away team, they're up by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Marion. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Matthews into the lane, and he gets the bucket.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Oh my God, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Dellavedova kicks to Mary. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Pavlovich passes to Matthews. And there's the feed to Murray. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao. Varejau's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Miller kicks to Dellavedova. He feeds it to Marion. Stolen away. Jennings drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jennings has got his first 2 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Matthews. Lock at 6. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. But they recover it. Varejao dishes to Irving. Back to Varejao. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys. Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Murray, the pass to Jennings. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Jennings has got 4 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 5, and the Cavaliers call time here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dellavedova kicks to Varejao. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what,
he's disgusting.
Come on, Ken. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force. He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember it. He sends them into the stands to make a point. They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though. You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Irving dishes to Miller. Now Varejao inside. Off target at the rim. To the middle. Murray, good.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Irving attacking Varejao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Number 6. He's guarded by Varejao. Matthews passes to Pavlovich. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Matthews. Dellavedova kicks to Verejao. Miller outside for three. Jennings with the rebound.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Dishes it to Verejao. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
LeBron dishes to Waiters. Kicks it to Love. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. .15 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
For Cleveland, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for them. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Here's Simmons. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is good. Simmons got 5. Throws it from deep. Shot is off. And so we conclude the first half. The away team leading by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Talk about complete control, everything working in this one. For Matthews, he has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Jordan is out there with Parker, and it's Little in at the shooting guard position. Love outside. Just 5 on the clock. LeBron kicks to Verejao, and that one's good. Verejao's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Cleveland. The dish to Quinn. And that one's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
with the screen for Irving. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Pass to Little. He kicks to Simmons, feeds to Jordan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Irving kicks to Love. He passes it to Verja. Rob. Down low, and they're pushing it up. And it's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And here's Love from the arc. Count that one. Love's got 9 points.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax is gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
Here's Simmons. Here's Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Back to Love. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Good game for Love. He has 9 points and 1 rebound. He's knocking down threes as effectively as twos, and that's saying something.
Yeah, because he's been good all over the floor. So valuable to this offense.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here is Parker. Jordan.
Wow, what a throwdown. Yes.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Picked by Verja. And the ball goes out of play following the shot.
24 seconds.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Simmons covered by Irving, and that one's good. Simmons got 8 points.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And also, if you watch him on the defensive end, you can see how tough it is to screen him off a play. I mean, he goes through it, around it, or under. He finds a way to shake off screens.
Verja's shot is good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Back to Parker. Good D from Love.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Verja setting the pick for Waiters. Passes it to Love. Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Jordan. Irving can't get it to go.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Roberts. Curry.
Curry against Irving. Curry gets the bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Irving kicks to Varejao. Misses off the left iron. .152 left to play in the third.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Waiters passes to Varejao. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Varejao's got 6 here in this quarter. Varejao's gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here. Parker. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And here we go with Dion Waiters. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Good. He hits the jump shot. Waiters got his first points of the game.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Little passes to Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 7.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Curry against Irving. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving double team. And Waiters kicks to Irving. And right away they answer with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Waiters dishes to Irving. And the pass to LeBron. No good on the triple. Heaves it up. Shot misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The away team, they lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. They've got Marion. Mike Miller is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's LeBron James. And it's Love in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeBron against Jordan. Love with the screen for LeBron. Love outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Back to LeBron, rejected by Jennings. Here's Quinn, covered by Miller. Quinn, good. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Love with the screen for LeBron. Miller outside. Back to LeBron. Waiters with the screen for LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. They get it back. Here's Love. Up and in on the layup.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Here's Jennings, and it's good. Swap through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Tristan Thompson comes in for LeBron. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Mike Miller. Marion passes to Waiters. Back to Marion. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they? You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Poked away. Now Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fast break, here they come. Here's Quinn, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Quinn's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's LeBron in for Sean Marion. Verajao, a good look. Misses it from 7 feet out.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
There's the bucket. Good. Well, Clark, the NBA becoming more up-tempo, more wide open over the last decade or so. Last season, the league average pace was the fastest it's been in over 2 decades.
And I think fans and broadcasters enjoy seeing the guys play at that pace. You know, you go back to 2001, allowing zone defenses for the first time in the NBA. In 2003, eliminating 2 hand checks on the perimeter. I think those 2 changes made a significant difference.
Jordan with the bucket. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient, work the ball, and find a high percentage shot.
LeBron against Jordan. LeBron drives in, and here's Love for 3, and another miss by Cleveland.
And you think back to basketball around the turn of the century, scoring was grinding down. In fact, back in '99, the league averaged 91 points per game. Last season, it was 101 per game. So I think it's made for a more entertaining game, and from a rating standpoint, the fans agree.
And the basket good. And that's now 18 points for Jordan.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Love draws the double. Here is Zhao. Love can't hit.
Defender was in his jersey that time, Steve.
And it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release.
And Simmons kicks to Parker. Soft touch off the glass.
And you talk about the more free-flowing style we've seen emerge. I think the league is eager to continue that. The game of basketball is a game of movement and rhythm and spacing. For example, as scoring has gone up, fouls and free throws have declined somewhat over the last couple of years. And I really do believe that's good for the league, good for the game of basketball, because what happens at the pro level often trickles down to college and high school. Reducing those dead ball situations keeps the game moving, and it's a game of movement.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Waiters dishes to Irving. Pass to LeBron. The feed to Waiters. The kick out to Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Little. They get it back. Here's Quinn. That's good. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Soul.